Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, everybody! Today I am going to be working on a cute little Magpie illustration, because earlier this month I did a little 9-point Christmas art, and I didn't do any Magpie Christmas art, and Magpie is set during the winter time, so that's a crime to not draw a cute Christmas image. I figure this will be a lot like my redesign videos where I just talk through my process. There's a whining dog in the background. I haven't done an illustration recently in a while, like a full colored illustration, so I really just wanted to do that again. And I like any excuse to draw Trixie and Amanda all dressed up all cute, so here we are. This is where I am today. So my idea behind this, it took me a little bit to come up with an idea. I did a lot of little doodles and messing around, seeing what I want to do. But in the end, I decided to channel my inner Hallmark movie, and I wanted to draw Amanda and Trixie at a Christmas ball. I don't know why. There's never going to be a Christmas ball in Magpie, but they deserve a Christmas ball. They're good kids. I find, especially when I go into a piece where I don't have a plan for it, there's a lot of reworking the initial stages. So I did a whole bunch of different little sketches for this, and a lot of erasing and redrawing and going over things a million times. Because I find when I'm doing comics, which has a lot of structure underneath it, because I have to do thumbnail sketches, there's a script, there's pencils, and I usually do several iterations of pencils, that by the time I get to the inking phase, things are pretty set in stone, and I know what I'm doing, and I can really focus on the composition and the line work. But I find whenever I try to do one of these illustrations and I just dive in, it's oof, Gray, what are you doing? Why? Well, this is a mess. Heck, stop. And there's a lot of just reworking things on the fly. So when I do these things, I did not do this today, but when I do these, I tend to want to do lots of planning beforehand. I was very happy with Inktober because I planned everything in advance. Madoka, what are you eating? Fado, stop! Dogs! Go to bed! So I find when I do these illustrations, I really need to make sure that I do lots of prep work and do thumbnail sketches and really decide what I want before I jump into things. That's my life lesson. That's my art journey. It's stop just jumping into things, actually plan things. They'll turn out a lot better. I also did have a moment when I was drawing this. I was I need to just not care so much. Because I went into it and I was really unsatisfied with my initial sketches, and I was the anatomy's all wonky, and I don't know what their expressions will be, and I don't know what to dress them up in, and I was this is stressful. Why did I decide to do this? And then I was who cares? It's just a cute drawing. It doesn't need to be a masterpiece. So yeah, I had to put my little perfectionist Ursula away. I had to put her in my little front pocket and be you wait till later when we're working on comics, okay? And she was okay, I guess I'll take a break because it's Christmas. And I was thank you, tiny Ursula. That's great. So eventually I was who cares? Just make it cute. Just have fun drawing your characters being adorable together. And the line work doesn't have to be perfect, and their outfits don't have to be superly overly designed, and the background doesn't have to be spectacular. So after I decided that, I had a lot more fun. I was okay, I'm just gonna draw some cute stuff. Who gives a dang? Not me. And things started to go a lot smoother. I had more fun after that point. I get this way when I draw commissions, or I'm always super stressed when I'm planning things out because I really want it to be good for whoever I'm making it for. And then eventually I'm okay, get over the self-consciousness. It looks fine. You can get feedback later and fix things. Just do the thing. That is my strongest advice. That is my most powerful advice to you. Just do the work. Just don't worry about it. Just get the work done and have fun. And everything else will come later. So my thought behind this, like I said, I was channeling Hallmark movies. Bones and I watched a silly Netflix Christmas romance, and I was I just love this, unironically. It's the best. I've also been reading a lot of books set in the Victorian era or around then, when there's balls all the time, and I was heck yes, we're doing it. They're dressing up real cute. So, yes, so I put Trixie in a big ball gown, and that's all Christmassy, and I decided to put Amanda in a cute little tux with a tail, or a suit with a tail? I don't know, suit language. Sometimes you gotta be the boy lesbian. Don't tell people that. That is a bad stereotype. I just wanted to draw Amanda in a cute little suit, because she's cute, and part of me was also like, what if there was an AU where Amanda was a prince of some made-up country, and she was going to be married off to the Magpie, but then Trixie shows up, and they dance at a ball and fall in love, and Amanda runs away with her and does not marry the Magpie. This is my Christmas AU. Please write fanfic. Thank you. I also wanted to do sparkly twinkle lights, because that is my jam during the holiday season and all the time. And initially I was going to do like a big sweeping background of like a ballroom and like big French windows on the walls and garlands and wreaths and twinkle lights. And I was like, just get it done. I'm going to do this video and tell them all about my Christmas Prince AU, and it'll be great. I did have to stop myself from giving Amanda like a very princely outfit, like, you know how they wear like, I don't know what to call it. It's just like the prince outfit, like just think of Cinderella, what the boy wears. And I'm like, that is what a prince wears. So I was like, no, tone it down. Keep it together, Gray. Don't tell them about your crazy AU, but here I am. Is Christmas. I got into the wine. I haven't actually yet. I've just decided to be a wine mom this Christmas. But yes, and I flip-flopped quite a bit on Trixie's dress. I was like, maybe I'll give her like a backless dress, or maybe I'll do this like mesh thing. Not mesh, but like a see-through part of the garment that shows off her arms and shoulders and stuff. But I didn't like that either, so I was like, I'll just keep it backless. And here we are. Amanda's got her hair up all cute, and heck dang, and I used a very limited color palette. I just tried to use red and yellow and purple. Why do I always use purple for everything? I find with like any... Okay, I think a lot of artists run into this, because I've seen the memes about people talking about this, but I know for myself that I have like one color palette that I use for everything, and it definitely includes yellow and purple. Lots of purple. Or pink. So I think, because like I know pink is like my favorite color, I try not to like overuse it too much, because I'm like, everything cannot be pink. So I'm like, the next best thing, purple. So now everything I make is purple. It's just a really good color, guys. It's got a lot of range to it. And I also just wanted like, I really wanted the twinkle lights, which I imagined as like yellow or gold or something. So I was like, well, purple's an obvious like complement to it. And then I wanted the red, which works really nicely because it is analogous to the purple, and it is nice and warm like the yellow, but it can also be cool like the purple, so yeah. I did think about including some green, but I was like, I feel like that would just be like too much for a simple illustration. I'm not gonna overwork myself here on Christmas Day. Again, I didn't go too hard on the details, just because this is just supposed to be cute. I didn't want to do anything too impressive. I'm not feeling up for it. But yeah, I hope you enjoy my cute characters being adorable. Oh, I should also mention the Magpie is returning in January. If you're ever wondering who the heck these two are, they're from the Magpie, which is my comic about a lesbian love triangle with an elder god. These are the two main lovers. Girlfriends. And they smooch, and they're cute. And you should go read it if you're interested. We have links down below. You can buy the books in our store. You can read them online. We have all the pages up to date online as well on our website. And yeah, you can find all that in the description. Magpie will be returning. I need to hurry up and finish a whole bunch of pages, but I will definitely keep on top of that once we start updating again. I'm very excited to update Magpie again. I've been enjoying working on it. As you've seen, if you ever watched a lot of our videos, I use the footage of me working on Magpie quite a bit. So yeah, I'm very excited for it to start again. And Amanda and Trixie are just my heart and my soul, and they're really cute. And I like them. Man, this is a good review of Magpie. They're cute. I like them. The end. I think that's all I got, really. Like I said, very simple illustration. I didn't go too hard with the shading or anything. I kept it pretty chill. Overall, I'm happy with my color choices. I was a little bit worried initially that I was going to do too much. But, sometimes you just gotta go simple. And try your best. Try your gosh dang darndest to do your best. And enjoy yourself. Have fun. So thank you so much for watching. How do you guys do illustrations? I feel like when you're working on art, it's like when you have like an RPG character and there's like skill points that you can put into like different like skills or attributes. And like in my art skill, I put all my skill points into like comics and I put a whole bunch into like illustration. Even though, you know what, I take that back because comics are just illustration, but it's like multiple panels. I don't know, I work really well when I have someone directing me, so plan your stuff out. It'll help a lot. Do lots of iterations early on so that you're happy with the end result. Though honestly, I'm pretty happy with the end result. It turned out really nice, really cute. I really like how Trixie's hair turned out. I'm like, dang, good work, Gray. You did it. Okay, I think that's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. Go read the Magpie. Go join our Discord server. It's always very active. There's lots of people who want to talk about webcomics and art, and everyone's really supportive and really sweet. So go check that out as well, and you can always talk to me and Bones there. I hope everyone has a really nice Christmas. I hope you got everything you wanted. I hope you get lots of time this holiday season to get your comics done and your art done. And I hope you all stay warm or stay frosty. I don't know. You do you. And I will see you guys around the new year when we have more videos coming out. Because we've been posting all December, but we're going to take a little break after Christmas. So I'll see you in a few days. Goodbye!